Welcome back to Old War Stories with Uncle Jay. This one is entitled Dumpster Fire. Now, typically when we hear dumpster fire, it refers to a situation that has gone completely out of control or essentially a dumpster filled with garbage that's on fire, raging, huge fire. Not quite what this was. I had graduated from the sixth grade, 1991 or so, maybe summer of 1992, can't remember exactly. Anyways, I was done with that elementary school that I went to because that at the time went up to the sixth grade. Now it only goes up to the fifth grade, but at the time it went up to the sixth. And I was going to be going into middle school, or maybe I was already in there, I don't remember. And my sister was 2 years older than me. We had started burning shit, experimenting with fire. Um, Old candles that were laying around that my parents had forgotten about, uh, packs of matches that were collected over the years. Just strike one, light the whole pack, and just let it burn down. And another good one were the um, glow in the dark neon bracelets, the kind that you'd get at parties and stuff like that. I don't know what else they're called. You have to like crack them back and forth to get the chemicals inside to mix, and then they glow. And then you could stick them in the freezer and stuff like that. Well, anyways, at this school, there was a dumpster in the parking lot. And it was 4 blocks from the house or so. So we used to ride our bikes down there. And that was that. And the dumpster, the bottom of the dumpster had these cutouts. There was a piece of lion's fur or something that was on the chair. They sit here. Uh, Cutouts in there. And we used to put stuff in there and light it. Now, with the tiny like candle flames that we had going here, it wasn't going to light a dumpster on fire because it's not enough heat and it's outside the dumpster and whatever. So, but we used to burn everything we could get our hands on. If there was a leaf, we'd throw that in, and we never had enough material to cause a problem, to be dangerous, or anything like that. It was the tiniest of fires and that. And everybody's going to say, oh, well, that it takes one spark to spread. Okay, yeah, sure it does. The dumpster was metal and it wasn't rusted through. And for some reason, it was just this out of the way spot that we could go and burn shit, and that was that. And we did. So we learned about the neon bracelets, the glow in the dark bracelets, and that. And we later did this actually in the backyard where it was even cooler. But at the time at the school, we did not have that luxury because there was no dirt. In essence, the bracelet itself we'd bend into like a U shape and stick both ends in the grass. Then you light it in the middle, in the U part, and that would start burning, and the plastic itself would burn, and it would drop these like fire bombs. And if you got it good, if you bent the U just right, you would have fucking two of these things dropping fire bombs, and it was awesome. But at the time, we just hold one end of the thing and light that and watch it just drop its little fire bombs. So we're in the parking lot, the middle of summer, school's closed, and a car drives in. And it was an official car. Um, don't know what he does, what office he was from. What are you kids doing by that dumpster? We're just leaving, sir. No, 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 no. You have to stay behind. I need your information. And we got on our bikes and fucking bolted the fuck out of there as fast as we could. And we just fucking rode, took a left, went down a different block, just because otherwise he could like see us go, might know where we lived or knew what block or something like that, so he threw him off the trail that way. And we just got really fucking scared that we were going to get in a lot of deep shit, and we just made it out alive and got the fuck out of there just in the nick of time. And the guy could not drive out where we were, and for him to get to where we were, we would have already been 2 blocks in by the time he was able to turn his car around and drive through to get over to there, because that gate was always closed. And the interesting part, come to think of it, that gate was always closed. And nobody ever gave an explanation as to why. It had a little fence, little gate thing that opened that you could walk through, and that stayed open. But the street itself went like it became the parking lot of the school. Now, there was another entrance into that. I guess maybe they didn't want through traffic, and that started happening, so they put the fence there, put the gate there. But I remember seeing it open at one time for one reason or another. I don't remember what, but I do remember it being unlocked and opened once, and that was like, wow. And it was also that other gate that you'd walk through, that was left open also. Now, if you planned this out well, you could make your way down to that area, and you could just fucking disappear from school. Elementary school. There were people outside, we called the aides. We called them aides. It was an 80s thing. I don't know. We called them aides. And if you planned it out and waited till they weren't paying attention, you could sneak out of there. And of course, after that, you're going to be on the manhunt or they're going to be on the manhunt for you, because even if you went out and hid there, they probably wouldn't notice until you got back to class and they took attendance again, and then they'd call down to the office and say, this kid's missing. So you'd have to wait till everybody went in and then run through the neighborhood, no less, and get through without some shitallion coming out. What are you doing out here? I heard you fought on the way. You can't make a stink in front of my house. Just something. Some old person, something would be concerned. And that. So you could actually escape that way. But, yeah, we used to light shit on fire there. That was cool. And then we graduated to our own backyard. Kind of counterintuitive that way. But it was fun. Burning shit like that, yeah. We had a good time, my sister and I. Burning shit. Yeah, that was enjoyable. Until we almost got caught, and then we didn't do it no more. That's all it took to teach us a lesson, We just learned after that. Anyway, that's that. So, thank you for watching this episode of Old War Stories with Uncle Jay. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.